Hey Cancers, it's Sunny Ovi and I'm here to just give you guys a little reading just to see what's going on whenever. Keep in mind that these are general readings and the things that I discuss may not make sense to you. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. If you would like a personal reading with me, please visit my website, which is www.thesunnyglow.com. Also, these readings do not have a time frame. So the things that I discuss may have already happened, they're currently happening, or they will happen in the future. Alright, so a lot of cards keep popping out for you guys, and I may like kind of go off into space or wipe my nose because I am sick during this time. But it's okay. Let's see what's going on for you guys. With that being said, maybe some of you need to watch your health during this time. I keep picking up on something matters, but I keep picking up on like health matters. So maybe some of you guys, like, you need to pay attention to your health. If you've had, you know, some random problems, get that checked out, even if they seem minor. But I keep picking up on like there's a cycle of the same thing happening over and over again. Or you may have an issue with you like a generational health problem. You may be finding out that you have something of that. I think I said this for the Virgos. So some of y'all, you may have Virgo within your chart. Or if you want to watch the Virgo video, let's see what's going on. What's going on for my Cancers? What's going on for Cancers? What insight do you have for Cancers during this time? Give me 6 cards. What's going on for Cancers? Or just whenever you want the reading to resonate. What's going on? Cards are popping out. Some of y'all, be mindful of like things sliding. You know, like whether you are driving, you know, during a rainstorm and it's like you slide, you know, on the road or off the road. Be mindful of like condoms sliding off. Be mindful of you slipping during this time as well, or like you're being very accident prone, or you're letting things slide. Don't let things slide. If you don't like something, don't let it slide. Alright, let's see what's going on. There's 6 cards. What's going on for the Cancers? Cards still piling out. What's going on? What's going on for the Cancers? What's going on? I am picking up for some of you. You may have a sinus cold. You may feel congested during this time. Maybe some of you, you're constipated, or there may be some issues with plumbing, or your car is messing up as well during this time. I am picking up on this innocence around you. Like you may be extra friendly to your family, to your partner, to your friends, or maybe to strangers. Maybe you notice that strangers are friendly to you, and you may have some sort of angelic connection, meaning that angels may speak through a stranger to you and deliver some sort of message that you needed to hear. Or you're helping out a stranger. I keep picking up on like this stranger energy, but it's, you know, for positivity. Okay, I'm also picking up that you may be giving someone flowers during this time, or someone is giving you flowers. I'm also seeing how some of you guys, you may be acting kind of babyish. All right, so be mindful of you being whiny. Or if you have children, you may notice that your children are being extra whiny. Okay, for some of you, be mindful of the things that you say. Do not disclose everything. All right, I know some of you guys may be in venting mode, but I just see how like you're going to like spill the beans. It's like too much. You're saying too much. Okay, I am picking up how someone of the past will come back, and this person, like, you may have your final closure with this person, okay, or you want to have final closure with someone from the past who you are constantly thinking about. So there's talks of a new baby, or there's talks of like a new well-being. There is a happiness surrounding you. You guys, you want to feel good. You guys want to be able to smile again, or maybe you are experiencing this now. I am picking up that you guys are going into happier and warmer days. Maybe some of you guys, you're taking vacation to a warmer area during this time. Once again, there's beautiful messages that you need to understand as well. I am picking up on you guys really taking a look at your emotions, and maybe even apologizing to someone for the things that you've done wrong to them. I do see where some of you guys, you are being the bigger person during this time. On another note, I do see where some of you guys, you may be a little distant, only because you may be going into self-reflective mode, and like you're just trying to figure out your next move, or you're trying to make sense of your deep feelings during this time. I am picking up that some of you guys, you are looking to start a business and or going into a new profession, and I feel that some of you guys, you need to be a little bit secretive about that. It is showing that if you are thinking about going into business or getting a new position, be mindful of what you sign, or just be mindful of like every aspect of the business or every aspect of the job. I do see how it is going to be overwhelming, but it's going to be a blessing. Something about June. The month of June is when your hard work is going to be paid off, whether it's next June, June from 3 years from now, June from 5 years from now, but the month of June, I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of positivity. Or you may notice that maybe in the month of June and onwards is when you guys are going to be in a better headspace. It's not going to be as up and down, up and down, up and down as it has been before, due to all these damn retrogrades and eclipse that we got going on. Okay, I do see where some of you guys, you need to be mindful of someone kind of hating on you or stealing your joy. Okay, you may discover that there's people copying you during this time, or they're like making fun of you. Like, like maybe you do come to work, or you do come around your friends in a good mood, and like they may be like, just acting stupid. I am picking up on this childish energy, whether you are acting childish or someone else is acting childish or babyish, like I said before. And I am picking up that if you notice, that like it's the same people, like either bad mouthing your ideas, they're bad mouthing you when you're in a bad mood, or you find out that someone is talking about you behind your back, you do need to isolate yourself from these people. All right, and I feel like it's more than one. I do see where it's more than one, and I feel like this is someone who was pretty close to you, or someone who you shared a lot with. So once again, be mindful of what you tell people, because I just see how for some of you, and this is what I'm seeing, you are vulnerable with the wrong person. Okay, and like you just wanted someone to be there for you. If you have children during this time, I do see how your children may be a little rowdy. Some of you guys, you may have to put your child into therapy, or you may discover that your child has some sort of mental issue, or a child that you're taking care of, or maybe this is like a family member's child, and they tell you, like the things that's going on with that child. But I'm seeing how like you're there for this child some way, somehow. I am picking up that this child is having issues in school as well. If you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I do feel for some of you, whether you or this person feels as if they're carrying on all the weight and there's a lot of burden on this person's heart. I'm also picking up on Taurus. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Taurus. Okay, and I feel like I keep picking up on like Taurus moon, or this person is very emotional. Like they think with their heart a lot, or they're very quick into helping people. They're very quick into, you know, being very serious within relationships. I feel like either you or this person, like they're carrying on the weight, and there's a lot of mental strain on this person and or you, but I'm seeing how this person is being very secretive, or like kind of letting how they truly feel, you know, like they're just bottling it in. But I'm seeing how their emotions or yours is going to explode in the wrong moments. Okay, if you have air sign within your chart, I'm seeing how you may be a little deceitful during this time. I'm also picking up on love affairs. So some of you, you're thinking about reestablishing the bond when it comes to a particular relationship. For some of you, this may be someone from the past, or you are fantasizing about it too much. Like I said, you're thinking about someone from the past, and I feel something about June. The month of June keeps showing up. Whether you guys ended things in June, you guys met in June, or this person, they are a Gemini themselves, but the month of June keeps showing up in regards to this person. But I'm seeing how this person from your past, they have fire sign within their chart. They may not be a fire sun sign, maybe they are, but I feel like they have a lot of fire sign within their chart, but they aren't necessarily a fire sign. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also picking up where some of you guys, sex is going to be very passionate during this time. Some of you guys, you may be very clingy when it comes to sex. Make sure, you know, I'm also seeing how some of y'all, like, you may be in those sexual relationships where you don't, like friends with benefits, you know, you really don't have a title, but you guys have sex a lot, and I just see where you guys are more addicted to the sex. This is for my younger Cancers during this time, or maybe my young-minded Cancers. But I do see how this is a good time to really start over and to be happy. There's a lot of happiness coming into the picture, okay? Getting a new home, getting a new job, starting a new relationship. Relationships can be fun, but you know, I'm seeing how for some of you there may be energy of like love at first sight, but just make sure it doesn't turn into like lust. And make sure you guys get to know each other, because I'm seeing how like there's a lot of passion between you and this person, but mentally it's like it's weird, or mentally someone is still holding on to a lot of baggage that has happened in the past. Okay, I am seeing that the focus is on family. And for some of you, you are bringing a new addition into the family. Unfortunately, I do see where some of you guys, there may be issues in regards to abortions as well. I'm also seeing that you guys are focused on gaining more money during this time. Money looks good. Be mindful of issues that you have with your bank. I do see where your bank may try to add extra fees. Or someone, you know, unfortunately, like someone may get your information, and you know, you may notice that there's some extra charges that you did not make, and you're going to have to get that under control. Okay, I'm seeing how this is a playful time, and being playful has its benefits, and then it doesn't. Okay. But in all respect, you guys really take this energy seriously, because it's kind of, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm getting this energy of like needing to grow up. You know, you're moving on to the next level, and within each level, it gets a little harder, and you know, you face more challenges. So mentally, you're going to have to be up to par to really understand what needs to be done. Okay, so yeah, be careful of you being nonchalant. and inconsiderate during this time. I'm seeing how someone in your family does need your help, or someone who you have a close bond with. Okay, please pay attention to your dreams during this time. I keep picking up on love triangles. I keep seeing that. It's like you have an emotional connection with someone, or you have history with someone, but then there's another energy that comes along. But I feel like this is more flirtatious. I keep picking up on like a club scene. Maybe you go out with some friends and like you meet someone new at a club or at a bar. Yeah, cards are definitely confirming, but the new person that you meet, if you already have a relationship, the new person that you meet, it just feels like it's more of lust. And it's like you're just doing it because, you know, like maybe your heart is hurting about something. And it's just like, in a way, you're being spiteful, you know, by talking to this new person, because you know it's not right, but you're operating on, once again, a deceitful heart. And like all you see is like the physicality of it. But I'm seeing how if you play your cards right, and if you are a faithful goose, and if you don't let anyone play you during this time, I'm seeing how this, you know, is a really good time for you guys. Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed this reading, good luck with everything, and I shall see you guys in the future. Bye.